Is Antoine Pager here?
Antoine Page? No. Not here.
Lansing versus Kyla Going, 25-00040. Appearance, please.
Your Honor, Patrick Wood on behalf of the City of Lansing.
Kyla Going, represented by counsel.
Represented by the State Auditor.
Good afternoon, Assistant Public Defender Lawrence on behalf of Ms. Going, who joins us via Zoom.
It's a date that was scheduled for a free trial of the driving while license is suspended. How are we proceeding on this?
Thank you, Your Honor. This is gonna be a very, this is gonna be a request for a very brief reset. The last remaining hold on her license is a no proof of insurance ticket. She's paid off all the other remaining tickets. She spoke with Secretary of State earlier this week. That last ticket should be paid next week, and that should clear her license completely to be restored to her. So we'd like to ask for 2 to 3 weeks to get her paid through that ticket and then back to the Secretary of State for her license.
I would have no objection to that, Your Honor. Your discretion.
And just for the record there, Your Honor, we also do not have discovery on this file.
That's also true.
I'm not following her. What do you mean,
We don't have discovery. My paralegal filed a supplemental in February. I asked him yesterday to follow up again on one. I think that happened late last night, so I don't know if the city has received the renewed one, but as of today, I still do not have any discovery in my file.
When you say supplemental, you mean?
Well, not, so we filed our initial appearance and
Okay.
demands, didn't get any discovery there, so we followed up with an
Followed
additional
up.
request. Yes.
Got it. I'm just making sure it was that you didn't get any discovery versus a supplemental request. So you
Correct. Yeah,
never
we
received
call it a
any
supplemental.
discovery.
Yeah, we're missing all discovery. We just called it a supplemental.
Okay, does your office have appearance and demand for discovery?
Yeah. This- I have not. You have another?
Sorry?
She has a matter in front of 55th right now, but none of it.
I don't need.
Received an appearance February 3rd, 2025.
And it looks like we followed up on February 24th with a second request for discovery.
We'll follow up with internally. It seems far too long for us to not have sent anything.
And my paralegal is following up for me. It's in the system.
10:30. September 23rd at 10:30. This is the court date. Owens, do you have any questions for the court?
Do I?
Yes.
No, I just have a correction I wanted to say. So I didn't pay all of the tickets off, Your Honor. I paid off the one of the no proof of insurance tickets, which I think was about $340. I had paid that whole, and I'm making my next payment in next week. For the other no proof of insurance, which is suspending my license.
Okay, so is it that you paid off all the ones that are suspending your license?
Except for the last one.
Except for the last one, correct?
Correct.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, so we'll see you on September 23rd at 10:30. Any additional matters for the record, counsel?
Nothing from the city, Your Honor.
Nothing further, thank you.
Thank you. You're all set for today, Ms. Goins.
Thank you. Have a good one.
Thank you. City of Lansing versus Juan Palacios, 25L29400421. Appearance, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Patrick Boone on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Jacob Riley on behalf of Mr. Palacios, who's present to my right.
Palacios has an open end talks and the vehicle passenger. Was there an offer at all in this council?
There was not an offer per se. We were discussing it previous to this being a first setting, either for the defendant to either attend a victim impact panel or do a small amount of community service to earn said reduction. I believe that was conveyed by through council. I don't know if that has been formally accepted or reinstated.
Okay. Mr. Raleigh.
Certainly, my client would be able to, and able and willing to attend the victim impact panel, but I think we need an order from the court to actually.
I think that's still kind of questionable because we had another case today where they didn't have to provide an order. She completed hers. So I'm not sure if an order is necessary. I have no problem signing an order for them to complete victim impact.
Just relying on what's on the website where one registers for it.
It says an order is required on that
It says
website.
No attorney referrals, court order required at Trenton.
Well, if you draft me a court order, I'll get it signed.
Scheduled event in East Lansing is October 16th, so it's going to be a few weeks.
My understanding is he could either do the victim impact or community
That
service.
is correct.
How many hours of community service?
Remember, we were landing on 8.
And he would like to go the victim impact panel route.
Wonder if we wait for the my client can do the community service. I think that would be a more flexible way to resolve this.
30 days.
October 7th at 10.
October 7th at 10 a.m. Do you have any questions for the court today, Mr. Palacios?
No, Your Honor.
Okay.
Appreciate your time.
No problem. And the city's gonna provide him a list of where you can do community service.
Yeah, I believe between myself and they have
Very good,
generally acceptable.
very good. Any additional matters for the record?
Nothing from the city, Your Honor.
No, Your Honor.
You're all set, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome. City of Lansing versus Foster Pittman 24-03337. Appearance, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Patrick Wood on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lawrence Sutter on behalf of Mr. Pittman, who is standing to my right.
Mr. Pittman has an alcohol in public. Trial today. Also a trial here that is. I should say, okay, I don't know why it's a separate explanation, because it's not, but it looks like you owe $192 on a speeding ticket. How are we resolving the alcohol in public?
Your Honor, the city there extended an offer to amend to a civil infraction punishment piece if you wish to accept responsibility for that.
That is accurate.
Here to pay today.
Your Honor, he'd be requesting 30 days to make that payment.
Did anyone advise you that your fines are due at the time that you take the plea?
No, ma'am.
Okay, because I'm tired of being a bill collector.
Okay.
You already owe $192. You have a history of failure to appear.
Well, I paid 3 something on July 4th.
What?
That was for the bond, and I'm assuming the fines and fees.
Bond on this file is what you're saying?
On July 4th, I was pulled over and I had to pay bond. And I was told that the bond was including the fees, I guess.
I don't
or
know what you're
fines.
talking about. This says July 22nd. You appeared, this looks like Judge Ward's handwriting for a walk-in arraignment. And she reinstated your bond at 100 personal recognizance.
Yeah, I didn't pay nothing that day. On July 4th is when I paid $350.
You talking about what?
It's on the speeding.
You paid the speeding
The bond.
cash in his name?
Yeah, I paid in cash.
There's a roadside fine.
Yes.
$242. You paid?
No, I paid $350 on the side of the road on July 4th.
That's here. The bond on this was $242 cash only, which is what I said.
Yeah, so I paid $242, and then there was an additional $100 because I paid $350.
Additional $100 for what?
It was another,
So you paid $342 is what you're saying?
yeah, it was like $342 or $350.
It's on the,
I want to say $353. I don't, but don't quote me. I just know it's around $350.
He paid cash?
it's, yeah.
Back when?
7:10 is when they input it.
Back, oh, okay, so that was a couple of, here's the problem, that was a couple of failure to appears ago on that file. So you forfeited it when you did that, because it says here, you paid that when?
On July
July
4th.
10.
July 10. It looks like they set it for an arraignment on the 21st of July. You failed to appear. That means you blew the $100 away when you did that.
Can I respond?
You absolutely can.
Okay, I paid on July 4th. That's when I was pulled over on the holiday.
Yep,
I
I get it.
bond out.
I get
When
it.
I came on the 26th to see the judge,
The 26th of what?
July, or yeah, because we're in
You
August.
came on the 22nd.
Okay, I came on the 22nd.
Oh, no, she did reinstate the bond, so it should have been applied. You came a day late.
Yeah, I couldn't make it that day, so I made sure I came the next day, so it wouldn't be that I was trying to not show up or anything, Your Honor. I drive trucks, so sometimes I don't be in the city.
What's it saying? This amount here was 192. It must not include the H1 fees. Is that what it is? What does he owe on the speeding? On this? Yeah. Okay, he actually owed 192 on the speeding. We're gonna apply the bond on that one.
Thank you.
And there would be a balance due to you. We're gonna assess a fine of $100 for the breach. And that'll, I'm sorry, $75 on the breach piece. That'll, we'll apply the bond. So the remaining, if it's in your name, will go to you. Okay?
So I got money coming back.
Don't be much, but if there's
No, I
any-
get you.
You got a little coming back.
That's all I want to hear.
You have any questions?
Nah, Judge, thank you so
Okay.
much.
No problem. Any additional matters for the record?
For the city.
Nothing further, thank you.
And I have 30, I just want to make, I have 30 days to make that payment too.
She just
You're all set because you posted the bond already.
Won't he do it? That's what I'm
Every
talking
time.
about. Okay.
All right, you're all set, sir.
We're not going to see like a refund?
We'll get,
Oh,
we'll,
okay.
but you want to make sure they got your address.
Oh, we're gonna make sure.
Thank you. Go easy on them, Judge, now.
Okay, here we go. City of Lansing versus Artrinius Smith, 25L 2927261 and 62. Appearance, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Patrick Boyd on behalf of the city. If I request, I'm gonna walk to the hallway and see if my officer is out there.
Did you request an attorney at all?
The attorney that I had, well, this ticket is part of another case. And I talked to the attorney that's on that case, but she will be back with me.
Your Honor, it is approximately 2 p.m. on this case. It was supposed to be called at 1:15. The city is unable to produce the officer that wrote this ticket, so we're gonna move to dismiss.
Motion is granted. You're all set, sir. The cases are dismissed. Yes.
They have me pay a bond for the ticket.
We paid the bond on this, on both cash and receipt on one. Let me pull it up. When you leave here, stop, make sure they have your address. The bond has to be released to you if it's in your name, okay? Do we have co-compliance? We do have co-compliance. Is Mohammed Abdul Jabbar present? Okay, City of Lansing versus Mohammed Abdul Jabbar, 25002581. Appearance, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Patrick Boyd on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Mr. Abdul Jabbar is present in the courtroom. This was for a code compliance for rental property. Did you have an occasion, did you have an attorney at all representing you, sir?
No, ma'am.
It's for registered, a failure to register and comply. Counsel, did you meet with him already to see if
I
this was
have
resolved?
not met with him, Your Honor.
You said you have not?
I have not, that is.
Oh, okay. Did you have some paperwork there? Did you have some evidence that you wanted to show?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you can show it to the city attorney. There's sprinkling fluid went out there a couple minutes ago. I don't know what I wanna do outside anymore.
Is it being rented right now?
No.
This is when contract started and this one.
Mr. Bach is here for civil matter. Mr. Bach, who are you covering for?
I'm here for LAFQ for Timothy Smith.
Oh, Doc Stater. Do we see anybody named Doc Stater here yet?
Yeah, I mean, I know this one.
Is Jean Doc Stater here at all? I don't see anyone yet.
Yeah.
Because we have Charles Sutter Mason, she's checked.
Okay, who's here for Dorp Financial? Okay, Andrew Stutter.
So you are no longer the owner.
We have Miss Mason in the courtroom.
Yes, ma'am.
Would you want us to get her on Zoom?
So you.
Yes, that'd be great, Your Honor.
Okay.
uh, Your Honor, if you could entertain me to just make a phone call real quick.
Okay, back on the record, how are we proceeding on this?
Thank you, Your Honor. Sir, Bar has presented me with official land record that this house is no longer in his possession. It was land contracted and given to the assessor's office fairly recently. I'm drawing a blank on finding the actual date. It was entered into on the October of 23 and was recorded officially on July that it was fulfilled. So the property has exchanged hands. The city's not comfortable processing it or prosecuting, trying to enforce a code on a rental property. It's not the owner. So we're going to dismiss this matter. And if we need to seek it as to the new owner, that's something we will.
City's withdrawn the compliance or issue, so you're all set, sir. Thank you. Thank you. And the co-compliance officer is free to go. Is Jasmine Howe here? Yes, she is. Who's representing Jasmine Howe? Okay, you ready? Okay, on the record in the matter of the City of Lansing versus Jasmine Howe, 25-01976, appearance, please.
Your Honor, Patrick Boone on behalf of the City of Lansing.
Jacob Riley on behalf of Ms. Howe. Hearing.
Okay, Ms. Howe has a driving while license is suspended. Pre-trial today, will we be able to resolve it today, or do we need some time?
We'll be asking for some time, Your Honor. Ms. Howe is working on restoring the license at this time.
October 7th.
October 7th at 10:30. You have any questions for the court today, Ms. Howe?
Yes.
What's your question?
Oh, I don't have, sorry, my bad.
Oh, okay, well then we'll see you October 7th.
I see October.
Thank you. City of Lansing versus Raul Ramirez, 250-295-1762 and 761. Appearance, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Patrick Boone on behalf of the City of Lansing.
Jacob Riley on behalf of Mr. Ramirez.
Mr. Ramirez has a text messaging violation and a registration plate unregistered vehicle. How are we proceeding?
There's a supplemental license, drivable license expired, and it's attached to one of those, Your Honor. The city was provided with documentation of compliance of both the licensing and the registration of the vehicle, which we'd be moving to dismiss, and it's my understanding that
He was not cited for a license. It says warning.
very good. It does say warning. Either way it goes, the registration was applied and he is in compliance with that. I did see the driver's license as well, so that one was sufficient as well. And it's my understanding who will take responsibility for the text message.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, dismiss the plate, the text messaging violation. The fine is $135. What will you pay, sir?
The fine for the text messaging.
Yes.
And when do I need to pay that? When do I need to pay that by?
You technically need to pay it today, but I'm asking you if you're able to pay it today, and if not, when can you pay it?
I can pay it today actually, but how would I do that? Where's the process in that?
You could go to the court. What's the case that ends in 761? Because you have two separate case numbers. And then once you do that, then you'll be able to make payment. I just got to get this over to the criminal traffic office so that they can put that in the system. Otherwise, you can come and make payment in person at the criminal traffic window at the courthouse. Okay.
Yeah. Did I get like the website for that in the mail? I'm not sure if I got that. So
you should have if you got a notice from the court. The website is usually printed on the bottom. Let's see.
Okay, yeah, I see it.
Okay. And your case number should be on there as well. Do you have any other questions today?
So I'm just paying for the text messaging.
Yes, the other case was dismissed by the prosecutor.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. You're all set, sir.
All right, have a good day.
Thank you. City of Lansing versus Jeremiah Scott, 25L 2936473, 25L 2950911, and then 0912. Appearances, please.
Thank you, Your Honor. Patrick Wood on behalf of the city of Lansing.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Assistant Public Defender Lauren Sutter on behalf of Jeremiah Scott, who's joining us via Zoom today.
Okay, can you hear us?
Yes.
Okay, today was the date scheduled for pre-trials for 2 expired license and then 1 explanation hearing for an expired plate. How are we proceeding?
Thank you, Your Honor. We're going to be requesting an adjournment here. Ms. Scott is working with the Office of Financial Empowerment on restoring her license. To that end, she is making some payments with them. I think there's a balance of 240 to pay off for the Office of Financial Empowerment to kick in with the rest to assist her. So we're going to be asking for an adjournment to allow her to finish making those payments and working with that office on restoring her license.
How much time?
Your Honor, I'd ask for 30 to 45 days just to make sure those payments get made and bring back to the Secretary of State. I don't know if we'll need more time beyond that point, but I think that's a safe starting place.
October 21st at 9:30.
21st at 9:30.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Do you have any questions for the court today?
No,
Ms.
no,
Nadia?
Your Honor.
Okay.
Thank you.
Any additional matters for the record? Counsel?
Nothing from the city, Your Honor.
Nothing further. Thank you.
Thank you. That's all the city cases, correct?
I think so.
Was Cager formally
Yeah.
failed to appear?
It was a failure to appear, yeah.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Okay, let's see. You're free to go, Jeremiah Scott.
Okay, and then I'm sorry, I don't think I caught the date for me to return.
October 21st at 9:30 a.m. It'll also be mailed to your address.
And you said October 21st?
Correct.
Okay, and then what was the time? I'm so sorry.
9:30.
Okay, thank you so much.
Let's see, I see Charlotta Mason is back. Counsel, were you all set on that discovery matter?
No, Your Honor, we haven't made any progress as far as receiving the documents that we requested, and let alone any payments towards paying off the judgment. So I thought it might be best to bring it back to the courtroom.
Mr. Bach, Gene Doc Stater has failed to appear, Brinkshort can issue. What's the judgment amount?
Judgment amount, Your Honor, is balance is $2,429.
Okay, the bond can be 10%.
Thank you.
Thank you. Let's see here. Dort Financial Credit versus Charlotta Mason, 24-02635. Appearance for the record, please.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Andrew Gallster, P52839 on behalf of Dort Financial.
And Ms. Charlotta Mason is present in the courtroom. Please state your name for the record, ma'am. Okay, Ms. Mason, this matter was reset today to allow you to comply with the request for the documents that they were seeking. What did you fail to turn over, or why haven't you turned
I
over?
told him, like, he said something about, he sent it to my email, and I explained to him, I don't read email unless somebody say, I'm gonna send you an email, Ms. Mason, so, no, we into it.
I'm sorry, you said what to your email?
Like somebody, like if somebody, like a business or someone professional say, Ms. Mason, we're gonna send you something to your email, so look for it. I'll go look for it. But somebody that don't reach out to me and say they could send it to me, I don't know what's in it, cause I don't go in it.
Did you receive a subpoena with a request for certain documents?
All I got was a quote come at the court.
Counsel, was she sent a subpoena to turn over certain documents?
Yes, initially, yes, Your Honor, in the July 22nd meeting, I obtained her email address from her, and I followed up with 2 emails following that, one on the 22nd and one on the 31st, identifying or providing a list of documents again for her, and then also asking if she'd like to set up a payment plan, and I haven't had a response.
Okay, so you've already received a subpoena that requested certain information. That's how you knew to come to court. Then you were here previously and he asked for your email. What did you think he wanted your email for?
Yeah, he said, okay, yeah, he did say he's gonna send some documents.
So
right?
you just told me you wouldn't check your email unless someone told you that they were gonna send you something, and then
Okay.
he asked for your email because he told you he was gonna send you something and you still didn't check your email.
For one thing, I'm not even being real, I'm being real with you. I'm not even really thinking right now anyway, because I'm trying, I have a lot of other issues. I broke my collarbone in 2 places. I can't think right now. They gave me on medication, and I'm trying to live. They put, you know what I'm saying? I know, do I say I owe them this money, but it's like they stressing me. I told them that's like, take my income tax, you know what I'm saying? If I file any income tax, even if it's $100, I'm just saying, I'm trying to live right now, Your Honor. Like I told them before, before my daughter died, I was taking care of kids. So I had the money to pay them. And I told them, and then as the kids get older, they take, you don't get money anymore. So I told you it, I don't have the money. You know what I'm saying? They had me sign for a card. I got a card. They gave me a card, right? And I explained to them, I said, y'all want me to pay y'all? They told me to consolidate. I didn't know anything about it. This is like, all this stuff is new to me. I was, trying to learn how to be living right. You know what I'm saying? So I needed a card to be able to get around instead of walking because I'm getting older. So I did this, right? So I got behind because as the kids, like I said, got older, they take the funds away. Now I only got 2 of the kids. I still have to live myself. And then when I got behind on the insurance, I let it lapse for a month. They would take the money out of my account to put whatever insurance they want to put on the car. So now I'm getting behind again on the other stuff in the household. So I didn't know none of this stuff. And like I was telling him, they had me to sign this stuff on the electronic tablet, tab thing. They never gave me any of this information saying that if you be late on your car payment, because like they take my car payment right there out of the door. But if you be late on your insurance, we're gonna take money out of your account to do this, Then I try to explain, because he's a new attorney, the other attorney that came before you was a woman attorney.
Okay.
So like I told him, I can try the best I can. I don't have money like that anymore.
Okay, I don't know that he's disputing that you don't have money like that. That's not what he's disputing.
Okay.
They have the right because you owe them a debt. And you're not disagreeing that you owe a debt, but either way, the judgment is what the judgment is now. They have the right to now go into your financial records to see if what you're saying is accurate. Yeah. Turn over the records, they can see they can't get blood from a turnip, ma'am. So you turn over the paperwork and there's nothing for them to do but to garnish your income tax, and that's how they're gonna proceed. But they wanna know, because there could be assets or other things. And we have people come here all the time and say they don't have anything. And then lo and behold, once the information gets turned over to the plaintiff, there wasn't an avenue to resolve the debt. So I don't know what documents was requested. Was it tax returns? What other documents, counsel?
W-2s, tax returns, bank statements, titles to any property or vehicles.
Yeah. So
I got I told him, I explained to him before about the W-2s.
Are you working?
I threw all this stuff away.
Are you?
No, my doctor got me on.
No, when did you work in the last year?
No, I just started working in March. I started working in March, but
of this year.
Yeah.
So then you did work in the last year.
No, I just this year here. This year. Well,
within the last year you worked.
This year here I started working, but then I got taken off of work because I.
So you have a W-2 because you were employed.
Oh, you mean W-2 like that? I told you
you have tax information. What you used to file your taxes.
I thought he was, well, I don't get W-2, it comes down on a card.
What comes on a card?
The money does.
No, I'm not talking about how you get paid.
Oh, like,
At the end of the year, when it's
Oh,
time to
yes.
file your taxes, you
Yes,
get
ma'am.
paperwork.
okay,
You know,
yes.
you know, everybody's waiting to file their taxes
Yes,
in
ma'am.
January. The people who are
Yes,
expecting
I
a
know.
refund,
Mhm.
they're looking forward to that paperwork that comes. That paperwork.
Oh,
That's what he wants.
I don't have it.
Well, you need to get it.
I told him that when he asked me about it. I said,
No, we're not asking if you currently have it. You gotta get it.
Oh, but then I went by there, they're not open.
Who's they?
My Liberty with Jackson Hewitt, where I filed my taxes, that is what he wants, the tax paper.
Go to your employer or your former employer and get a copy.
I don't have my phone.
Who were you working for?
I was doing that, I was doing how, you know how you have a kid, and you can file your taxes, like that.
No, I don't. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, I know, Yana, you work, so I'm saying, well, people that don't work anywhere, you can file your, like, they call, independent, like kids, whatever.
You file for taxes without working and you claim a child, what you're saying?
Yeah, you can do
But
that.
you didn't work.
No, ma'am.
I don't know how that works.
Yeah, you go, yeah.
Well, you need to get a copy of whatever your tax returns are, because I'm sure he wants to see them.
I'll get the text when I try my best. I will.
Yeah.
I've been going by there, but they haven't been open and they don't answer the phone. I will keep trying.
Okay, and then he wants copies of your bank statements.
I don't know about all that. I have to, that's it.
What part don't you know about?
I him get my bank right.
This is not an option.
I'm just asking.
It's under the court. This is a court order.
Okay, you want the other.
Yeah, it's a court order. If you get a
He has to write it
subpoena,
on down.
a subpoena is a court order, but he did write it. He sent it to you via your email.
But I don't read email. I just, so he's, even though he told me he's gonna do it. But
Well,
I'm
now
going back
but
to-
now you know.
Yes, ma'am.
There's an email in there with a list of the things that you
But he needs
need.
to send up to date one then, because I can't.
You don't
go
need
in
to
like
send
that.
nothing else because he's already sent it to you more than once and it's still in there.
After a while, I know this, after a while, when you get emails, other emails keep coming through, they push all the old emails out.
Not mine. They don't push my emails out.
I'm gonna look myself.
Mine sits there if I don't go in there and delete them.
I look, like right now, my email's all the way from like July something.
How do you know?
Cause I went in there yesterday.
Oh, okay. Well, then you need to go in there. What email address did it come from, counsel?
It would have come from A. Gallster at brolawpllc.com. And it was sent to.
He's gonna re-forward you what he sent you today.
Yes, ma'am.
So it comes to the top of your email as a courtesy. This is the last time he's gonna forward that to you.
Okay, yeah.
You're gonna get the documents. I remember when I reset this the last time, you asked me to give you additional time because you said, Your Honor, I got my, right. And then you came in here, you disappointed me. You didn't turn anything over. You didn't even check the email.
Your Honor, I understand that problem.
You have children at home that you're taking care of?
No, my mom.
What do you mean, know your mom?
I said, you said I'm taking care of any children. I said, no, my mom.
Your mom's you're taking care of your mom? So you're responsible for other adults?
My mom.
So then you could be responsible to take care of this.
Yes.
It's not easy to take care of another adult. So if you can do that, you can take care of this so that we don't have to resort to other measures to bring you into compliance. We want you to willingly turn over this information so they can see if there's an avenue to get it.
I'll get my bank statement. I'll go to my credit union, get the bank statement and the W-2.
And then there was any other vehicle titles if you have one.
I don't have no cars.
So nonetheless, he has re-forwarded or will re-forward you the list. I'm going to reset this so that you can pull all of those documents. And then when you come to your next court date, you bring a copy of all of the ones that you pulled, okay?
Can I say one thing?
You sure can.
I have to have surgery September 11th. Can we do it like maybe a month after then or something? Thank you, I appreciate that.
October 14th at 8:30.
You said what time?
October 14th at 8:30.
October 14th at 8:30 work for you, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor.
We set this till then. And then again, you will turn over those documents. It's gonna be in your email. And you're also gonna bring a copy here with you so we can make sure that we don't have to keep bringing you back in here, okay?
Send him a copy and bring a copy to show you.
That is correct.
Yes,
okay. Any additional matters for the record, counsel?
No, Your Honor.
You're all set, ma'am. We'll get you a notice.
You have a good day, Your Honor.
Same to you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. This is Daniel Milborn. I'm not seeing anybody here for CBVM. Is that canceled? Can't see that. I'll cancel it myself. Cancel that. Let's see the other file. Let's see. Let's see. Jennifer Dillo,
Yes.
and you're here for the matter for BCG Equities?
I am, yes.
Okay, BCG Equities LLC versus Daniel Milborn. This is 24-06864. Can I have your appearance for the record, counsel?
Good afternoon, Your Honor. Jennifer Dillo appearing on behalf of the plaintiff.
Okay, and then we have Daniel Milborn here. Today was the date that was scheduled. It's a for plaintiff's motion for entry of judgment. The court did review the motion. You're requesting a default judgment to issue, but the court's understanding is that there was a consent judgment that was entered into by the parties. Is that accurate?
Well, Your Honor, it was accurate. I believe the defendant has since advised us he was unable to do the payments, and I believe that the consent judgment was rejected when we filed it. But if the defendant is still willing to do the consent judgment, we're willing to do those same payments.
Okay, I can put you in a private meeting room so you can probably discuss and see if that's still how you want to move forward.
Okay.
May I speak?
Yeah, you sure can.
Okay, yes, so I had got served in December. If I'm remembering, it's the 4th of December was when I originally got served. They showed up at my door and gave me the summons. I had reached out to the law firm, Doberstein Law Firm, to have them do the consent judgment to agree to payments. That was before I lost my job. I lost my job at the end of January. So I did, and I received Social Security disability, and that was my only income that I was receiving at the time after that. So that I had reached out to them to try to update the payment agreement that I originally agreed to back in December for the, I believe it was $150. I think I originally agreed to for the consent. And I tried to work with them to try to like lower the payments and still consenting to judgment, but to update that to lower the payments to a more reasonable amount that would work with my Social Security and the other bills that I had. So that's why I was trying to work with them, and they sent me an email back, I think a couple months later, saying they couldn't do that. So they wouldn't be willing to do that.
Okay, well, if you want to have consent judgment, you all can work out the language for that. And then as it relates to any installment payment order, you can petition the court to review any installment payment order if that's what you want to do. Let me see here. Let me put you in a private meeting room so that you can talk to Ms. Dillo and maybe you all can get on the same page and resolve it.
Okay.
Mr. Milborn. Room 2. It says Miss Sutter is in room 1, but she shouldn't be. Okay, I see Craig Fay and then Jennifer Payon.
I'm here.
Okay. Okay, this was for a pretrial. Did you all already do a joint pretrial statement or did you already resolve this?
No, we haven't resolved it. I can send.
I'll put you in a private meeting room and you can figure out how you want to move forward now, whether it be moving forward with the joint pretrial, or you could discuss resolution, or if you need to reset the pretrial, you can let me know.
You want to see if we can reset the trial maybe 60 days out?
Yeah, that sounds perfect.
If we can reset the pretrial 60 days out, we will likely get it resolved.
October 28th. October 28th at 2 p.m.
Thank you.
Thank you.
At 2:30, I'm sorry.
Perfect.
No problem. Take care.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Okay. Did you all resolve this at all?
We have, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you gonna move forward with a consent judgment?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor.
What are the terms?
Your Honor, the damages is $1,338.40. Court cost of $171.10. Statutory attorney fee of $75 for a total of $1,584.50. The defendant will make monthly installments of $50 per month starting September 10th, 2025, and continuing on the 10th of each month thereafter.
Mr. Milborn, is what counsel said accurate as to how you want to proceed?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're willing to waive your right to be represented by an attorney and your right to proceed to any trial or hearing on this in order to have judgment entered by your consent, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, you're gonna make payments on the balance total $1,585.50 of $50 per month, beginning September 10th and on the 10th of each month. And
Yes,
did you give, thank you, did you give Ms. Dillo permission to sign the consent judgment with those terms on it on your behalf?
She didn't ask, but yes, she can sign it on my behalf if she wants.
Okay, thank you. So she can now put, with your permission, a signature affixed. She can upload that into my file, and the court will have the ability then to review and sign that, and that will resolve this matter. Any additional matters for the record, counsel?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
Any other questions, sir, Mr. Milborn?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you. You're all set.
Thank you. Have a good day.